You may be aware that there are some important points which you have gained, isn't it? So let's start rule number 4. This rule number 4 starts with the WH word. Simply just you have to inculcate one important thing in your mind, that is when the sentence starts with the WH word, while in reported speech, isn't it? And the reporting verb you change it according to the sentence. Simply just we change reporting verb into ask, encare and encare of, isn't it? And for removing the inverted commas, just we were taking the support of the that, if, whether, but in the WH words, isn't it? We remove the inverted commas, but not with the conjunction. WH words has the, we can say, the power automatically. Just these WH words, they remove the inverted commas automatically. See, I'll write down here first sentence. Rule number 4, part A. Sentence number first. He says to me, inverted commas, why? Why are you? Why are you weeping? Why are you weeping here? Question mark and inverted commas here. In this case, there are the two parts of the sentence. This first part, you may be aware about the same, that this first part is known as reporting verb and this is reported speech, isn't it? I have mentioned that when the reported speech starts with the WH word, there are total 9 WH words. When the reported speech starts with the WH word, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And there will be a question at the last moment, at the end of the sentence. We can solve the sentence like this, where it says changed into asks, payment.
Me.
We will bring it back here, and for removing the inverted commas, we have taken the support of that, isn't it? But here, WH words, 9 WH words has power. We can't use any conjunction here. Automatically, when we use why, and this why, it removes the inverted commas automatically, isn't it? Conjunction is not used in this regard. You have to remember, in WH case, we never use conjunction. Why? Clear? And after that, this you, this person, and you are there how to change persons.
I.
Where you know that there's the formula son. According to the son formula, we can transfer this. We can say the persons here. Here is you and here is me. Consequently, we can write down here I. Okay, come back here. Why I? Why I am? Why I am? Go back like this. Job, isn't it? Job. We have already write down here I am, and weeping. Here we change it to there. At the last moment, we have to not put the interrogative mark, isn't it? We have to put only full stop. Another sentence I write down here. For example, they say to us, when will you help? When will you help us? Question mark, inverted commas. When will you help us? Once again, this report speech has been started with WH word. When? This is WH word, isn't it? Automatically, just you can transfer this according to this first sentence, isn't it? But you have to inculcate in your mind. When you find any WH word at the end, there is the question mark. You can change this say into ask, isn't it? Like they ask us. For removing the inverted comma, we use conjunction, not conjunction, rather.
WH.
In spite of that, we write down here when. When you into us. When. Very good. When we come back now. When we will go. Now go ahead. Help us into they, them. At the last moment, we have to put the question mark, not inverted commas, but rather we have to
Full stop.
put simple full stop. Another sentence I will write down here. See, go to the board here. For example, she says to him. Okay? She says to him. What are What are you doing? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Okay, change. She asked. She asked. She asks him what he is
doing
what he
there
is doing
there
there. This is part first. This is past first.
आपके क्यों का क्वेश्चन मार्क
Yes, yes.
सर इसको कैसे क्वेश्चन मार्क खत्म होता है ये अभी क्वेश्चन ही है
Very good. Yes, he has asked me the question why I didn't put the question mark at the head of the sentence. Isn't it? Very interesting question. See, this indirect speech. Narration this has two parts, direct speech and indirect speech. In direct speech, there are the two parts of the sentence. First part, this is called the reporting verb. Another part, this is known as reported speech. I have mentioned this already, isn't it? Now see, when we solve the sentence from direct to indirect, isn't it? In indirect, sentence becomes single. When this becomes single, we have to remove the question mark at the end. We can't put the question mark at the end of the sentence because the next part there becomes a totally subordinate of the first sentence. Have you got it? Isn't it? Have you got it? You. I'm talking to you. Have you got it? Okay. Chalo, mashallah. Mashallah. Nahi. Okay. If you have any question, you can ask me. You can ask many questions. Because these rules are very important for every student. Okay, I will erase this. Have you got it? Have you? Will I erase? See towards the board now. Once again, part B. Sentence number first. Rule 4, part B, sentence first. He said. Now this is past, he said. Isn't it? He said to me. He said to me. Inverted commas. He said to me. He said to me. See towards the board here. He said to me. You can make any sentence with this. Okay, make any sentence. How old are you? How old are you? Question mark, inverted commas. How old are you? Solve the sentence here. See, he asked me how. Isn't it? How old I was. How old I was. You can write down how old was I. You can say how old I was. Another sentence I will write down here. For example, she. She said to him. She said to Ahmed. 1 minute. She said to Ahmed. See, make any sentence here. She said to Ahmed. She said to Ahmed. Make any sentence here. You can make any sentence here. Where do you live? Very easy sentence I have written down here. You can understand it. Okay. Solve the sentence. She asked Ahmed. Okay. Where he. Ahmed. He. Okay. He. In spite of this, Ahmed. We can't write down here Ahmed. We can write down here he. Ahmed. Isn't it? Where he lived. Where he lived. Now, at the last moment, I have put here
question mark.
Not interrogative mark. Isn't
Full
it?
stop.
Now the question arising here. Here is do. Why I have dropped this do? Isn't it? There are the two verbs. This is auxiliary verb here and this is main verb here. Isn't it? This is auxiliary verb, primarily auxiliary verb, and this is main verb here. When you find such case, you have to provide your full attention towards the main verb. Isn't it? Lived. But if anybody change this do into did, isn't it? Once you write down here did, after did you can write down here lived, not lived. You have to keep in mind, you can't write down the two forms, two second forms in single sentence here. Isn't it? I got this rule? Okay. Got this.